Hello, wonderful people. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are here in the back room in Solution 9, and let's jump into the story again. We just defeated Gulool Ja, and Sphene turned out to be more crazy than we thought. I'm really sorry, but we're not sure what happened to ffxiv. The others are trying to learn what they can. Oh yeah, ffxiv shut down. Oh, ffxiv, we'd known that such a day would come, but I wish we could have at least said goodbye. You knew then that she was already gone. We did. We all did. But I mean, they don't really have a concept of death and everything, right? Since they don't really die. I don't know. ffxiv forbade us from saying anything. She wanted to tell you herself when the time was right. I expect she was torn over how to reveal the truth to Erinville. I see. I don't think anyone can blame her for keeping quiet. But tell me, how are the people faring? Have they forgotten Gulool Ja already? No, they still remember him. We wonder if this might be the result of the gate at the summit being closed. Most are unaware of developments. They'll be relieved to hear that the king has been defeated, but at the same time they're like to panic if they learn that the queen has disappeared. Right now, Geode is making contact with the various government bodies, but it'd probably be best to keep it all under wraps for a time. Agreed. Once we've resolved matters, I'll explain everything to the people. I consider it my duty. As to Gulool Ja's mechanical army, what's become of them now that he's gone? Ah yes, about that. At the time we suspect that Gulool Ja passed, the king's authority appears to have been transferred to Gulool Ja. Them? You mean to say Gulool Ja is the new king? While a coronation is required to make it official, for the moment the system recognizes him as his father's successor. But I don't want this. I don't want to be king. Why not, though? It's not a decision you have to make right away, but given that the authority comes with command of the army, you can't give it up lightly either. We can think on it together later, but for now I want you to hold on to it, to what your father has left you. If you say so. Are you alright, Lamati? Oh. What is this? Why can't I... Oh. Despite everything that's happened, all the terrible things my brother did, I still don't know how to feel towards him. What's wrong with me? It's perfectly normal, you just need a little time. Yeah, it was still her brother, no? You think so? I'll take your word for it. For now, we have things under control. Why not return to Tuliolal and rest up while the others handle the investigation? You know, I think I'll do that. It'll be good to see how things are at home and to catch up with Koana. Why don't the two of you come too? Won't everyone hate me? Of course not. They might be a little unsure at first, but I'll set them straight. Besides, I want to introduce you to Koana as new family. Really? Really? That is if you're fine with it. I am. Then let's be off. We'll head directly to the palace to see Koana. Ugh. Can't we just go after Sphene? I mean, didn't we see that key? Like, how did she not make that connection? Oh, let's go. Alright, we're back into Liolal.
You are returned! Wait there! I'm coming down! Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome? So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains. And you must soon sally forth unto an unknown reality.
Hey, Kona!
Lamachi, is this boy perhaps...
This is Gulool Ja's son, Gulool Ja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Gulool Ja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Gulool Ja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
Doesn't want to feel old, I see.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Gulool Ja is his own person. he had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards the Gulool Ja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Gulool Ja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened? Graha-tia has given me a summary, but I would hear your detailed account.
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post.
Can I stay here?
Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
Let's go. And here we are, enjoying the view. And the scouts look nice. It was indeed Saraja's realm inside the dome. A realm he ruled jointly with Sphene. He as the king of resolve and she the queen of reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they lived them to the fullest. And Sphene is a big part of that. She's a considerate and approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. You and her must have gotten along well. We did, but out of our love for her people... Out of love for her people. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. She's chosen the wrong path. They were good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Saraja slaughtered them, slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. Actually looks kind of fun. Especially with my capybara. By the gods, tell me how this came to pass. Let's continue. Alright, here we are. And I have no idea why I have to be here. When his attack on Tuliyola failed, Saraja sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their souls. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather, he was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, that he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you're right. As the resilient son, our father's true-born heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was and why he didn't want me. Damn it all. If only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Let's go. And here we are. Saraja had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Elon's help that we managed to defeat him. Now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria and above all to Gulool Ja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family, and it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other, isn't that right? Seriously, why am I here? Like, just have your family meeting. Right. It's Elon, after everything we've been through, we're already as good as family. No. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head into the barracks. If the whole family thing means that I have to be here, then I'd rather not. Let's continue. And talk to them again. I'm glad I could hear what happened in the dome. But I'm sorry that you had to bear such a heavy burden, Lamati. Don't be. As a matter of resolve, it was something that I had to do. Besides, it was your ingenious strategy that kept Gulool Ja safe. Asking you to rule with me was definitely one of my better ideas. It was because we all fought as one that we could repel the invaders, and then only with the aid of Richa and his kin. Thanks to Alphino and Destinian interceding for us, we were able to swiftly forge an alliance with Ratzatan. When the dragons appeared in our skies, I felt that this was it, the Gulool Ja you had envisioned. We owe our new allies a great debt, and I hope that we can repay them one day. Indeed, once I've dealt with matters, we should go and thank them in person. Eno had told me as much, but you still have work to do, yes? Yes, I need to find Sphene. She harmed our people so that her own might live. But as I was raging at her deeds, I realized something. Just because Gulool Ja is safe doesn't mean I can ignore what becomes of Alexandria. That's the kind of thinking that led to conflict in the old days. I want to help the Alexandrian people live in peace and happiness. And the only way to do that is to stop Sphene from walking her path. Very well, Lamati. Just promise me you will take care. I promise, Koana. Ah. Are we finally done? Oh, thank God. While I had anticipated this, I still can't help but worry. I'm sorry that I have to go away again so soon, but even setting Sphene aside, some of our own people may be among the endless. I can't just sit around and leave everything to the others. I understand. I have matters here well in hand, so do what you must. Ella, for all you've done for us, for our nation and our family, I fear I can never express sufficient gratitude, but thank you from the bottom of my heart. No problem. Pursuit of Sphene. Let's go. Well, it was good to catch Koana up. Now we'll take to the soul. Who might this be from? Hello? That's right, Eno is with me. Is that so? In that case, let's meet at Sunperch. See you soon. Ishida is heading back. I dare to hope she's found a way to pursue Sphene. If you all wanted to go on ahead to Sunperch, I'll pay our soldiers a quick call. Alright, let's go. Okay, somehow it's just teleporting us. I don't mind. Voice acting. Wow. Apologies for the wait. You're all here, then that means... we believe we've found a way to travel to the reflection to where Sphene has retreated. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, Ishtola? Per Scene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Kettenram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until its theft by Saraja, who used it in Yasurani to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Saraja's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did the gate lead? And seeking the answer, we took another look at Origenics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw that it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed Origenics logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent. And where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level? The level alone must have lain outside the fused region and so was left behind. Then it means... Wait, is that thing just hovering somewhere in the sky? The reflection to which Sphene has set as her own. Alphino, if you'd be so kind. Indeed. Literally, all of this we just realized now. I thought that was just... I thought that was so obvious that we don't even have to discuss this. The Sphene's homeworld, and she has returned there to join the memories of her departed citizens. Why would she go to just any... Oh my god. Unless the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is how do we pursue Sphene if the gate here is closed? We used another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. The sky deeps a note. Oh my god, thank you. Finally, you made the connection. All evidence suggests that the gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. But don't we need the key to open it? Like, we literally still have the same issue, no? But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That's what we shall find out using the code in this earring. So you didn't even do that yet? Your investigation was literally about shit that I already knew? As you recall, our cross earring is in fact a data storage device. An analysis of it yielded a code, something used to control the contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Kryle's arrival on the source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. To make such progress in so short a time, you really are amazing. What progress? They literally just analyzed that shit. It's literally like using a USB stick and looking at it. Within days. What the f... Okay. You couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we needed. Chill especially. Okay, Square Enix, you need to do better. You actually need to do better. I'm sorry. But this is... Oh... Like, the story just drags out because people are dumb as hell. That's literally it. That is the case. Yeah, thank you. Otherwise the story would be amazing, but the stupidity of these people? I can't. Right then, it seems the plan is set. To the sky deeps a note. Like, I love the world and everything, the setting. The story itself wouldn't even be that bad. But the people... like, the characters are just terrible. Most characters. Not all of them. There are, like... at least 2 that are not that bad. Begging your pardon at all, but I might have a moment... might I have a moment you're setting forth? Why? Are you already going to give her the thing? The thing is I thought to save it for later, but in light of these developments, I feel now is the time. Why? As Lamati says, I have something for you. Please come with me to the base Baby. Why can't you? Oh. Let's go. Okay, I really hope I did not come here just to get some armor that I could have bought easily. Turiel is safe in no small part due to your valor. As a token of our appreciation, I've commissioned special equipment for you. At least make it look really cool. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray it will serve you well in your coming mission. It apparently incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Koana to request such a thing, eh? Wewa Zante yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. You may now obtain shop specific gear. Is that a flower? Not gonna lie, that's not bad. Okay, let me do that. Alright, so I'm gonna look like some standard as a red mage for now. Meh, it looks pretty. I hate the pants though. Like, why are they red and red? Like, make them black or something. But otherwise, I like it. Let's see how long I'll go without changing it. With your shiny new gear, I reckon you're ready for anything. Come, let's head to the Sky Deeps a note. Access to the area is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you. Okay, let's go. Alrighty, here we are in front of the gate. Koana has already gone inside, but I couldn't help but take a moment. Just being here takes me back. And it wasn't even that long ago that we visited for the ride. So much has happened since then. Truly, guided by my grandfather's letter, I crossed the seas in search of answers. What awaits us on the road ahead, I know not, but I shall walk it to the end with you all. Come on, let's go. If her grandfather is in the City of Gold, I'm gonna scream.
Electro everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Kryl, Try holding your earring to the terminal.
Yo. You're kidding me if that ring is actually just a key.
No luck. Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Gulool Ja, would you give it a try? Me? If the king's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
What?
Wow.
The earring. It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master. Neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Gulool Ja can open the gate, then so too can Sphene close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself. But even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Let's keep them
Of course.
here.
If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
No, but I want to go in there.
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you are not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wuk-Lamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I.
No.
Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
If you're holding the fort, then I will be alright. Make sure we can return while we're still young and beautiful. I'm sorry, for what?
It's fine. Really. Mostly. Just don't let her bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
It will. Don't worry. Let's go.
Tis done. Whenever you're ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Sphene's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World?
That is pretty lame.
Right. Let's go.
Wow.
how to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal. I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory, or so the Endless called it. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here, the city of gold.
Pretty. Please. Please. Let us go for those roller coasters. If you can ride these roller coasters and everything, then I'm happy. And all of this has been worth it. Yeah, that looks sick. Amazing, absolutely amazing. We've literally stepped into the Yokoi legend. Whichever reflection this may be, it would seem the barrier between here and the source is Sphene and Dawntrail. That would explain the Yokoi's visions and the location of the gate. Hey, Ironville, that volcano over there, you don't suppose it's real, is it? Oh. I totally missed that. An actual volcano spewing forth lava in the middle of a city, I'd like to see that. Hey, you never know. Look, there's a path down. Let's see where it goes. Okay, let's explore the city a little. Like, I don't know why, but it's giving Traverse Town from Kingdom Hearts. At least to me. It's strange, though I've never been to this place before, it somehow makes me feel nostalgic. That is strange. Unlike Everkeep, with all its advanced technology, here it's brick and stone. It's like we've traveled to the past. The differences may be more superficial than you think. Take a good look at the buildings around us. There's electrope everywhere, along with myriad contraptions. Like how Sphene projects her image onto soldiers. I believe the city appearance is artificial. This Aetheryte is identical to the one in Everkeep, is it not? This suggests that this place is Alexandrian. That would seem a fair assumption. In light of all this, could it be this city is Everkeep's missing 12th level? Welcome, friends, welcome. Who are you? My name is Constancy, and like you, I am an Endless. We have been recreated from the memories of those who have exhausted their souls, the departed in other words. Great effort is taken to ensure the integrity of your memories, so it will feel no different from when you were flesh and blood. Let's go along with it for now. I am a caretaker here at Living Memory, City of the Endless, and it is my pleasure to provide guidance to newcomers such as your good selves. City of the Endless. At a glance, there seems to be many different facilities. What kind of place is this? Simply put, it is a recreational attraction. The city is divided into 4 areas. each of which captures scenery that once defined our continent. In this way, we ensure that what is lost is not forgotten, that all precious memories endure forevermore. In Everkeep's early days, this place was used by the living, but it was made a haven for the endless hundreds of years later. Now then, if you will please follow me, I shall give you a guided tour. Do take care, as wildlife brought here for preservation roams freely. Hold on a moment. While the tour would be interesting, it's seen that we've come to see. Oh, so you wish to meet the Queen? In that case, you are in luck. It was just announced that Her Majesty will enter into a slumber, but there is still time. If you try calling to her before the Meso terminal at the center of the city, she will likely appear. I'm not sure how things work around here, but let's head to this Meso terminal. Our thanks, Constancy. We'll take you up on the tour next time. I shall look forward to it. Good luck seeking out Her Majesty. Should we maybe ask what he means by slumber? Let's go. Alrighty, we are here in front of that tower. You can see it a little bit, that tower. But yeah, let's see what Wuklamat has to say.
Sphene? Are you there? If you are, say something. We need to talk.
Then we try talking to her like 20 times.
Sphene.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sphene, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed, but the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years, but we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world. From your people. And with the key, we will have it.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Don't try logic on
Sphene?
her.
If you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong.
Damachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. the kind and gentle Queen Sphene was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sphene, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria, a devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
In order to solve this, I protect my world and all the others. This evil is not inevitable. Find another way. Why are we even trying to reason with her? No, she's crazy.
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Huh?
Sphene!
You know, the one time where we didn't have to just barge in and we could have actually just looked at some stuff first, gotten a little bit of information about this place? We don't do it, and we just barge in and tell her that we are here. What are we to do now? Damn it. I mean, that's the thing, like, as far as we know, she is indestructible, right? Like, how did we plan on stopping her if she doesn't want a reason? I thought that I had come to understand Sphene, but I'm still clueless. Utterly clueless. Well, that sounds like an issue. But yeah, I guess we're gonna continue in the next one, since the last two episodes were pretty long. I want to cut this one a little bit shorter, so we still have some stuff in our next few episodes. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you like what you see, and obviously subscribe if you would like to see more. I try to upload every single day. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and bye bye!